Reacher Season 3's Episode 7 perfectly paves the way for the finale by introducing a twist that puts Jack Reacher and his team at a major disadvantage. Before setting the stage for the season's endgame, Reacher Season 3's Episode 7 begins on a bittersweet note, where the titular character and Duffy meet Teresa's grandmother. With what follows, the two Reacher Season 3 characters threaten Prado and force him to arrange a meeting for them with Beck. In the meantime, Neagley, too, puts together pieces of the overarching puzzle before making her way to Maine. Once Neagley reunites with Reacher, Reacher realizes that it is a little too late to keep her out of his dangerous mission. Therefore, he asks her to meet Beck and offer him a deal where, if he complies with them and helps them punish Quinn, they will return the favor by protecting him and his son. Although apprehensive, Beck eventually agrees to join forces with the heroes and later informs them how Quinn's next sale is going to take place in the Bullhead's Salvage Yard. Little does he realize that Quinn is one step ahead of him in Reacher. After learning that two individuals working under Beck were undercover agents, Quinn immediately grew distrustful towards him. Therefore, to ensure his next deal went as planned, he kept Beck at arm's length. This prevented Beck from knowing the precise location of where the final sale was going to take place. Beck only knew that the buyers were flying out from Yemen and were going to land on a private airfield before making the deal. To maintain his side of the agreement with Neagley, Beck asks Quinn where the guns need to be transported for the purchase to be finalized. When Quinn informs him they must be taken to Bullhead's Salvage Yard, Beck immediately calls Reacher and tells him about the location, while Jack Reacher sets up a sniper rifle near the yard, hoping to kill Quinn before ATF agents arrest him. Neagley follows a Yemen buyer's vehicle. To Reacher's surprise, he notices that only Beck has shown up for the sale, with Quinn nowhere in sight. When Reacher asks Neagley where the buyers seem to be heading, he figures out that Quinn has somehow managed to outsmart them. After only seeing Beck at the salvage yard and realizing that the Yemen buyers are heading somewhere else, Reacher asks Neagley if they are following the coastline. When Neagley responds with a firm yes, Reacher concludes that the buyers are heading to Beck's mansion. With this, he connects the dots and realizes that Beck was set up by Quinn. Quinn lied to him about the location of the deal and asked his buyers to come to the mansion to finalize the sale. The crossfire between Beck's men and the ATF will likely break loose in the finale, and it will come down to Reacher to save Beck before it is too late. While only time will tell how Quinn grew suspicious of Beck's loyalty, he likely started wondering about his motives when Beck kept insisting that he should get Richard out of the mansion before the day of the deal. With the developments in Reacher Season 3's Episode 7, Beck is in a dangerous situation where he might not even make it out alive from the salvage yard, since the ATF is already waiting there to infiltrate the deal. A crossfire between Beck's men and the ATF will likely break loose in the finale, and will come down to Reacher to save Beck before it is too late.